Hello and welcome to Continues of Cần Thơ Radio and Television Station. Here are today's headlines. The National Assembly convened in the hall to discuss the Hanoi Capital Planning for 2021-2030 period, vision for 2050. Nearly 1,000 billion Vietnamese dong proposed to invest in the Cần Thơ City Administrative Area Technical Infrastructure Project. Vice Chairman of the city's People Committee inspected and assessed the preparations for the upcoming National High School exit exam. Top news today. Continuing the agenda of the 7th session, the National Assembly convened this morning in the hall to discuss the Hanoi Capital Planning for the 2021-2030 period, vision for 2050. They also reviewed the overall adjustment project of the Hanoi Capital General Planning extending to 2045, vision for 2065. According to the plan, Hanoi identifies 5 distinct urban areas. The overall goal of the Hanoi Capital Planning is to transform the city into a civilized, modern, green, and smart city by 2030. It aims to be a cultural hub attracting elite talents from across the country and the world. Additionally, Hanoi aspires to become a leading center for research, innovation, and the application and transfer of new science and technology. It will serve as a central driving force for the development of the Red River Delta and the northern key economic region. According to the assessment, the planning project has been meticulously developed, containing rich, diverse, and complex information. It largely adheres to the provisions of the Law on Planning and the Law on Urban Planning, reflecting the project's vision and ambition to build a developed capital. Opinions also emphasize that, if approved, the plan will address traffic issues, improve connectivity, reduce congestion, and limit environmental pollution in Hanoi. The City Construction Investment Project Management Board had reported to the City People's Committee on the progress of the City Administrative Area Technical Infrastructure Project. They propose investing nearly 1,000 billion Vietnamese dong in comprehensive technical infrastructure for the entire administrative area. This involves the infrastructure component of the compensation, support, and resettlement project for phases 1 and 2 of the Tây Đô Cultural Center construction. The total project area spans approximately 46.48 hectares. Proposed construction investment encompass land leveling, transportation system, and technical infrastructure. The total estimate investment is 986,372 million Vietnamese dong, with a targeted completion by 2028. In response, the City People's Committee of Cần Thơ has issued a directive appointing the chairman of the Gai Rang District People's Committee to oversee and collaborate with the director of the City Land Fund Development Center and relevant units to ensure focused implementation. Cần Thơ City People's Committee recently proposed projects to prevent flooding, landslides, and enhance climate change adaptation through urban renewal. These projects were considered practical by the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development, but require additional research to broaden their scope. This project involves a total investment exceeding 4,515 billion Vietnamese dong, scheduled for implementation in Ninh Kiều and Binh Thuy districts from 2024 to 2030. Its objective is to mitigate inner-city flooding through key initiatives, including construction approximately 9 kilometers of embankment along rivers and canals, building 1 combined sluice with a lock and pumping station, 11 control sluices, and 8 box sluices for tidal prevention. The Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development leaders advised Cần Thơ City to expand the project scope to encompass a larger area, thereby preventing future investments and minimizing potential waste. They also recommended conducting research and investing in water reservoirs to store water, manage rainwater issues, and enhance the city's landscape. On the afternoon of June 19, Mr. Nguyễn Thực Hiện, Vice Chairman of the City People's Committee and Head of the Steering Committee overseeing the 2024 National High School exit exam in Cần Thơ City, led a delegation to inspect and assess the preparation for the upcoming exam at the high schools. So far, the facilities and staffing for the exam have been largely finalized. Educational institutions are conducting exam reviews to help students solidify and enhance their knowledge, familiarize themselves with exam formats, and cultivate the optimal mindset for the exam. They are also offering support for candidates facing challenging circumstances. Members of the exam steering committee are closely collaborating to ensure all necessary conditions are in place, including electricity, water supply, healthcare, food safety and hygiene, and traffic management to guarantee security, order, and safety before and during the exam. Mr. Nguyễn Thực Hiện expressed great appreciation for the exam preparation efforts made by the schools. He emphasized the need for ongoing efforts from now until the exam date. This includes raising awareness about the purpose, significance, and importance of the exam, as well as ensuring optimal conditions for facilities, equipment, and staff involved in exam supervision. For the fall-winter 2024 season, Cần Thơ City intends to cultivate over 63,540 hectares of rice. To date, farmers in various districts have sown more than 11,680 hectares, achieving 18% of the target. The Department of Agriculture and Rural Development of Cần Thơ City has advised the local agriculture sector to encourage farmers to closely monitor migratory plant hoppers to protect newly sown rice fields. Additionally, they recommend applying phosphate fertilizers at the beginning of the season to prevent rice rotting and organic poisoning. Currently, some summer-autumn rice fields in the city have not yet been harvested. Therefore, the local agriculture sector needs to continue supporting and guiding farmers in connecting with vehicles and machinery owners for harvesting, as well as with small traders and businesses purchasing rice. This will ensure a timely harvest and consumption of the rice, minimizing losses caused by adverse weather conditions. On June 20 morning, the City Elderly Association held a conference to review the work accomplished in the first 6 months of the year and to outline the task and direction for the last 6 months of 2024. In the first 6 months of the year, all levels of the City Elderly Association successfully performed their assigned task. This included effectively implementing 3 key tasks and 3 major work programs outlined in the resolution of the 6th Congress of Delegates of the Vietnam Association of the Elderly. The program, Bright Eyes for the Elderly, has received significant attention and coordination from all levels of the association, ensuring its effective organization and implementation. Since the beginning of the year, the association have recruited nearly 2,740 new members and organized visits, donating over 6,200 gifts, money, and necessities to elderly individuals who are lonely or in difficult circumstances, with a total value exceeding 1.8 billion Vietnamese dong. Additionally, more than 20 tons of rice have been mobilized. On the occasion of the Reunification Day of the Elderly on June 6, free medical examinations were provided to over 4,400 people, and gifts and medicine were distributed to more than 630 people, amounting to nearly 560 million Vietnamese dong in total value. Hòa Hảo Medic Cần Thơ General Hospital recently held a meeting with journalists to celebrate the 99th anniversary of the Vietnam Revolutionary Press Day, June 21st. During the meeting, the hospital board of directors presented impressive achievements following over 6 years of operation. These include having provided medical care for more than 1 million patients, comprising 19,222 emergency visits, 3,959 inpatient treatments, and 48,863 on-demand examinations. Furthermore, the hospital has made significant investment in advanced medical equipment such as 3D and 4D ultrasound machines, parenchymal elastography ultrasound machines, mammography machines designed to emit minimal radiation for patient safety, a 1.5 Tesla magnetic resonance imaging MRI machine, and computed tomography machines with 640 and 160 slices. Representatives of the board of directors and the hospital administration extended their heartfelt gratitude to journalists for their significant contributions in publicizing and introducing the hospital services to a wide audience in need of medical care and treatment. Hospital leaders expressed their optimism and look forward to continued collaboration with press agencies and journalists in the future. Coming up next is the weather forecast. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.